Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 2 of Fallout 4. It's your boy Exile Studios. And here we are. In the vault.
Just this way.
So.
Female.
Yes, I am female.
Male and infant.
Each of you take
Oh my god, I'm like so female.
Just step over to the table.
Alright, let's grab our vault suit.
It's down the hallway right there. What now? Just follow the doctor.
And,
He'll show
yeah.
you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
So, I hope you all enjoyed episode 1. As we speak right now, it's uploading to YouTube.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities.
I'm recording these in sort of batches.
It's gone. Our home. Everything.
And, it's gonna be,
Father down in DC.
How long do
I
you
don't
think
know,
we'll be down
genuinely exciting. It's genuinely exciting to do this.
Orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
I just hope you guys like it as much as I'm enjoying playing this, because it'd be embarrassing if you guys didn't and thought it was crap. Alright. Again, sorry about all the pauses and sort of filler words. I am very nervous about doing this again. I am very out of practice.
Mommy's right here. See?
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There
Alright.
she is, see? Mommy's not going far.
All set?
Put our vault suit on. And for those who are interested, not only am I thinking about doing Fallout, I'm thinking about doing an episode of Fallout once a week. Or at least Fallout 4. I'm thinking maybe I'll do some Fallout 76.
Resident secure.
I do, because I do own that. I'm also thinking of doing an MMO again, but this is a very old MMO. I don't know how many of you have heard of Star Wars Galaxies, but fans brought it back. It was an MMO, Star Wars MMO got shut down years and years and years ago, and fans brought it back. And so, yeah, I'm thinking about doing Star Wars Galaxies. And I just set up a Patreon, so I'm hoping maybe, obviously we'll have the sort of, my main character, which will probably be like a Jedi or something. And, for other characters, I'm thinking for you guys, do the VIP tier, which is $25 a month. You can have a character, you can name a character in Star Wars Galaxies. It'll be up to, I'm thinking it'll be up to, like, the maximum amount of number of, like, what do you call it, classes there are. So there'll be one character available for each class, except for Trader, which I believe has multiple subclasses. So Trader might actually have, like, several different types of character. And I know I'm just rambling through this very important scene, but it's not that important. Your husband dies, your kid gets kidnapped. The plot of the game. Go fuck yourself, asshole. Yeah. Sorry if you hear anything in the background. I have a cat who is desperate for attention right now because he knows I'm playing a video game. All right.
Cryogenic bay. Most residents must vacate immediately.
So, here we are outside the vault, and let's just.
Come on. There has to be a release. Come on. Oh, God.
Let's get the
I'll find who did this,
wedding ring,
and I'll get Sean back.
and now let's experience our first bit of modded content. So, enter health history. Now we can pick traits like in Fallout New Vegas. Now I'm thinking good-natured. You studied less combative skills, and you were as you were growing up, people are 20% easier to persuade. Vendor price is 20% vendor, but you overall damage is reduced by 15%. This means realistically, I'm going to be doing less damage than probably everyone else. Now, in survival, that's a big deal. Because not only do you, as a character in survival, you know, every character has less health and less carry capacity, and so weapons do the same damage, but enemies have less health, so it feels like they're doing more. Well, with this, it'll feel like when enemies can tank more shots. I'm thinking good natured, and then we're gonna do. Maybe this one. What was it? God, I forgot what it's called again. Small frame. You're not quite as big as other people, but that never slows you down. You gain +2 agility, but your limbs are 20% more easily crippled. So we're going to do that as a perk chart effect. Alright. Now I could grab another one. Trigger Discipline is normally what I go for. But I think we're going to stick with 2 like New Vegas. Good-natured and small frame. Alright. Now, we can actually come back at any point in the game and change these. So if there's like a roleplay reason we would want to change these, we can change them. And I'd say she's got a pretty small frame, you know? I think we actually created a pretty badass looking character overall. I'd love to hear your thoughts on her in the comments. You know, on the character creation process. Any advice for creating more interesting sort of character appearances? But yeah. So, I'm not sure what kind of thing. I'm thinking probably we're going to spec in Stealth Sniper early on. Because in the early game in survival, that is just so important. Also, grab everything. You can be used for just everything. Don't really need to look in there. That's just some lore fluff. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like a lot of the lore fluff. You'll probably see my style of I don't really read through all the computers. I don't really get too into that kind of thing. I mean, I enjoy it in my own personal stuff, but I figure like if I'm making videos, they should be, you know, full of gameplay, not me reading terminals. Ah! Alright.
Giant roaches.
Now let's see if I can avoid sitting down as I collect the crap off of this. Every time I play this, I accidentally sit down on that. Every time. That's got circuitry, that's got things like that. Now, just for the heck of it, we're going to grab the Red Menace holotape. Again, you probably heard my cat activation noise in the background. My cat, Joey. He is desperate for attention right now because I am not giving it to him because I'm playing a video game. Awesome. So we've got a bunch of water. I should point out that having things like food and water is an extreme necessity in survival mode. Alright. So in case I fuck up...
Gotta keep moving.
Damn it, I cannot drop a save in here. Okay. So that is annoying. Any crap in here I can grab? No, there is not. Damn it. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm not risking that just for a bit of red roach meat. It's one of the most common forms of meat you can get in the game. That and red stag. Alright.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
They're all dead. You'll probably learn as I play through the game, I'm not the best at the game. That's just a fact. Just gonna top up my health here. You know, so we don't, you know, die. Alright, we have got our gun. But I'm going to switch over to security baton for now. Ammo is precious, and there is very little of it at the moment. Okay, nothing in there. Some Rad-X. Every once in a while in a playthrough I'll get like a Vault-Tec lab coat, and that's super useful. Just open this up. Yeah, I'm just running through this real quick just because, you know, I've done this 1,000,001 times, and honestly, it's not the most interesting of openings to a Fallout game. It could have been a lot better. Many a true nerd suggested many, if you ever watched his Fallout 4 is better than you think part 2 video, he goes in a lot of ways Fallout 4 could have been significantly better. And one of those is a longer opening sequence that's more in depth and, you know, also vague in certain aspects. For example, having your character start as either lawyer or soldier based on gender really limits the kind of characters you can create. I mean, yes, if you're creative, you can come up with 1,000,001 excuses for why your character would be a soldier or a lawyer. But no matter what, they will always be a soldier or a lawyer. And it's really annoying. You know, that Fallout, a series known for, you know, creating, you know, for the story being yours to tell, is limited in such a way. Here's a bunch of modded stuff. These are from Eleonora. At least I think Eleonora made these. I will definitely come back and get them later on in the game, but right now we don't have the carry capacity. Alright. Awesome, got the Pip-Boy. I love the look of the Pip-Boy in this game. It genuinely looks very 1950s sort of aesthetic. I love it. That nuke punk aesthetic. Alright. Awesome.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Here comes one of the most iconic, you know, types of images in Fallout. Oh, I should also point out, you'll notice on my hip I have a gun. I have that mod. So, you know, you'll see me probably walking around in third person a lot more than a lot of other players, because you'll see my weapons holstered on my back. That was, I believe that was a mod made by by members of the team for Fallout 4 New Vegas. A fantastic mod that's in the development. I genuinely cannot wait to see it, you know, be made. When it comes out, I will definitely be doing a playthrough of that here on the channel. Same with Fallout Cascadia and Fallout Miami. All those big total conversion DLC size mods for Fallout 4. I am definitely doing. Yeah. Don't know why I did a little twist there. But, felt fun. Alright, finished and exit the vault. Let's do it. Let's make it happen, Captain.
Surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
I also mentioned there is gonna be a future series on this channel that I'm going to do, and I've been thinking about it a long time, and it has to be done. I am at some point, either when the remakes come out or the re-releases or whatever come out, or around then, I'm going to be playing the entire Mass Effect trilogy, the original trilogy, and Mass Effect Andromeda. Now I know what you're probably thinking, Mass Effect Andromeda sucks, it's a terrible game, all that crap, but I have played it thoroughly, and I genuinely love it. It's a fantastic game. It may not be the best Mass Effect game. Oh yeah, that's the Brotherhood
Oh, yeah.
experience. Backpacks of the Commonwealth. I'm gonna do plus 5%. Because I prefer I got another backpack mod that's sort of okay, but I'm not a big fan of it. Grab some Nuka-Cola bottles, some hot plates, some antibiotics. Oh, that is a lucky find. Antibiotics are extremely important in survival. Grab some of this. Alright. Now we're gonna head over here real quick, because there is some important stuff over here, I believe. Yep, there it is. Now going over here, there is a spotter's nest watching the vault with a railroad symbol on it. I don't know how many people have played Fallout 4, but this is one of those railroad sort of symbol things for their secret operations, and it's been watching the vault. The current theory is that Deacon has been watching the vault, or Deacon or somebody at the railroad has been watching the vault because they know that the Institute went in at some point and took something out. And so they've been watching it in case someone else came out. Or, I guess, in case you came out, I guess. I'm not sure if they even knew you were in there, like, if they ever went in there. I mean, you just need to press a button and you can go down, but... So I don't know about all that. Alright. Let us grab that. Awesome. Food. Awesome. Precious. I know I'm saying awesome a lot. It's because I'm filling time with pointless dialogue. Which, I think is pretty awesome. Grab some silk beans. Some hub flowers. Alright. Just grab that. Bobby pin, chef hat. There is really not much around here. Alright, let's go talk to Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Damn right it's me. Who do you think it was? Benito Mussolini?
My God. They did it. All that fighting. And for what? Everything's dead.
Everything's dead? Ah, yes, the garden. The posies have been problematic.
So I'd also like to point out one of the other reasons I love playing as the female protagonist is because the voice actress is just incredible.
They...
Oh, Mum, these things
I gotta break that habit. I tend to skip through dialogue, but for you guys, I am going to do my best to not skip through dialogue.
This dialogue.
Um,
It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. And I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer.
I cannot wait to get rid of you, Codsworth. I am going to relegate you to a trading with Grey Garden, because you are just that terrible.
You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting... a little weird. What's wrong?
And ding! We have leveled up.
It's been
Awesome.
just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the
So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to clear out the bugs and stuff like that around the area, do some basic looting, and then I'm probably going to call it an episode. This is probably going to be a little shorter than the last one, which is currently, as I speak, still uploading because it's decent quality, I guess.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I just hope you guys like it, you know.
The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead.
Oh, I'm tired. All right.
I did find this holotape. I believe Sir was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
A holotape? What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you. My etiquette protocols would not permit me to play it from any standard.
Oh, sorry. Again, I keep skipping to the dialogue. It is a bad habit of mine. I'm really going to work on that. Don't worry, though.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum.
Alright, before we do that, we're going to level up. So we are actually going to put our first point in Sneak. We are now 20% harder to detect while sneaking. That's going to become super useful as the game goes on. Sneaking is
Picking up hostile life signs.
very useful. Yeah. Alrighty. Come on, Codsworth, do all the work for me. I'll take a couple pot shots. Oh, wow, that actually worked. Dang. That was awesome. Another... Nice. Getting a little XP is important in the early game, just because...
Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house.
I'll have to come back here and look through this. That's food. It's not a lot of food, but it is a little bit of food. Alrighty.
What's all this then?
Ah, what's all this then?
That about takes care of that. Terrific. It's a fight there.
Oh wow, he insta-killed it. Wow. I am just nailing these shots today. This is...
Miss Collins, your family isn't here either.
This is incredible.
They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't.
Sorry, again, I gotta break myself of the habit of skipping.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, Mum. You'll find young Sean. I know you will.
I have played this game so many times, it's just second nature. I will definitely be working on that. Okay, let me just loot the nonsense here. Awesome. Pipe, pistol. Weapon modification is going to be a huge deal with this character as well, I think. In fact, let me see what we have access to at the moment. We only got 3 strength, so we can do armor. We can't do blacksmith, but armor is going to be useful. So, doing gun nut. Oh, wow, that was perfect. So, idiot savant is going to be incredibly useful for getting XP. But next level up point, I'm thinking I'm probably going to put into Scrounger. Ammunition is super important in the early game. A lot of people will go Lone Wanderer, so if they don't have a companion, they can, you know, have more carry capacity. Actually, I might do Gun Nut next, just so we can get access to those next level upgrades. Alright. Let me just, yeah. So I'm genuinely excited to bring this series to you guys. This has been, like I know I've said this a bunch of times already, but this year has been kind of hell. So, being able to do something like this, and hopefully maybe it'll bring some joy to people, you know, on these, as, you know, every major, you know, news outlet and corporate office calls it, these trying times. You know, it's my hope that, you know, I can bring a little joy, and this channel can be a sort of safe space for those who, you know, just don't feel like they're, you know, a part of things. So they can, you know, people can feel like they're a part of something. A group, a community, you know. I don't know. That's just the kind of, you know, person I am and the kind of content I want to bring to the table. And, of course, you know, I can't really do that with, you know, money. Money is tight. I did actually, you know, I lost my job because of the current, you know, situation, and I'm out of bobby pins.
Bobby pin.
Damn it. I lost my job because of the current, you know, epidemiological situation, if you will. It's been rough. 2020 has been a very rough year. So if anyone, you know, is willing to, you know, sign up on my page, you know, become a patron on my Patreon, the link will be in the description. That would be genuinely a massive help. I have put at least 3 basic goals on it for, you know, for things we should do. Ooh, perfect.
Nice.
Ooh, just a second. It's got to go through the whole. Yep. Huh. Did I add that mod? I guess I did. I added a mod that lets me break down all the houses in Sanctuary, I believe. Yeah. Perfect. Because we will be doing a lot of the, you know, a lot of awesome things with some settlements and just, like, look what we can do. Look at this. This is awesome. We are going to have so much fun with this, I feel. Alright. We're just going to grab all our junk there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm quickly just going to craft a little, actually, no. We won't do that here. I don't normally like building my sort of main house here at Sanctuary. Simply because I don't come here that often unless I'm actively building here. The main house will sort of be at Red Rocket. I'm going to turn Red Rocket into essentially the Minutemen sort of White House, if you will. It's going to be, you know, I'm going to be the general, so, you know, I'm going to be the one in charge, so that'll be sort of like and that'll be my main house, so that'll be sort of like the Minutemen White House. Until I can build, like, proper stuff for them. Awesome. Alright, let's just grab the special book now.
Nice.
Unarmed and melee. Let's grab what we can. We're gonna need all the sort of materials for crafting. We're gonna need some better upgrades to the gun. Guns we have. You're special. Where do I want to put? You know what? I think strength is probably the best bet that we can get blacksmith. Because when we get power armor, that's going to be a huge boost in what we can, the sort of mods we can craft for it. And I love power armor in Fallout 4. Honestly, the best thing Bethesda ever did with Fallout, I genuinely believe, with just all of my heart, is the power armor system. It is just genuinely amazing. Now, any and all, like, loose crap we pick up here at Sanctuary, I'm probably gonna have, drop it off at the Red Rocket so it's got more resources. Having a Red Rocket station, a Red Rocket thing that has a ton of resources that I could easily, at my disposal, is gonna be useful. Already been in here, so where was the one with that other thing? Was it this one? There was one with a thing I couldn't lock because my pick broke. Oh, there it is. Perfect.
Yes.
We can scrap that. Blood pack, buff out, yeah, pre-war money, silver table money. Alright. I'm also gonna, so I'd like to mention, I have the mod We Are the Minutemen, which honestly, if you're playing a Minutemen playthrough, it's essential. It is so essential. It really sort of changes the way you, like, play, especially with the Minutemen, because they're actually useful with We Are the Minutemen. They are, you can call in a squad of Minutemen soldiers, and they can help you fight in so many situations. In my playthrough where I'm not recording right now, I am the General of the Minutemen, and they help me take out, that one guy, the leader of those fire-themed raiders. It was for a quest called Out of the Fire, and, we were doing that. I didn't have the resources, the backup I needed, so I got me the Minutemen, and they came. I didn't have the resources I needed, the ammo, so I called up the Minutemen. They were just a huge help. Honestly, I get why people knock them. Preston Garvey is just a little bitch, but, like, okay. I suck at this game. I really do. I suck at aiming. I mean, he was basically at point blank range, and I missed him like 3 times. I got great VATS shots, can't hit a regular shot. Just fantastic. This is how Fallout should be played. Oh, grab the gear here.
Got it.
All right. Nothing really useful here. Or here. There's not a lot really in the Sanctuary that's super useful. Like in the long run. Getting that right there is just a great bit of easy XP. And I bet that there's probably in the comments people complaining, oh, why didn't you take Idiot Savant first? You'd probably be level 2 by now. I always take Sneak first, when I'm doing this kind of build, simply because it just feels more appropriate. Like, Idiot Savant has always felt a little cheaty to me. Like it's a great perk, don't get me wrong, but, like, taking it right away, you can easily level up, like, insanely quickly. Let's see here, rope. Uses, alright, so now let's look for these. Yeah, if you find two things in brackets, it removes duds and things like that. So, it's really useful for solving these rather annoying mini games that I am convinced are just in the game to pad the length. You know, to make it, like, just a longer game. I mean, okay, I do not... Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to... Alright. That reset my tries, and now I need to find... If I don't do this quickly enough, I'll probably just cut this bit out. It is my hope, though, I can get this figured out relatively quickly. Because of my relatively low intelligence, this takes a lot longer.
That's it.
Oh, that was super easy. And that's just some lore about how the person who used to own this house before the war was a drug dealer. Speaking of drugs, there's a lot of controversy in this game about, I'll probably talk more about it when we get to that point, but, about how apparently Fallout 4 says Jet was pre-war. Which is, you know, according to Fallout 2, not, at least the Fallout 2 Bible, I believe, the Fallout Bible is not accurate. It says that, you know, that kid invented it. But the way Fallout's lore has always been told, it's always been sort of from the point of view of an unreliable narrator. You can't necessarily believe that a child would be honest about inventing a drug. So it could easily just be, you know, retconned thing. Oh yeah, he discovered a formula for a pre-war drug or something like that. Of course, in Fallout 76, there is, as far as I'm aware, there is no jet. So they sort of retconned their accidental retcon, I guess. Which I guess shows that probably the addition of that was a mistake, which, if it was, then why didn't they just patch it out? Like, does Bethesda have an issue with patching? I've never understood that. I have genuinely just sort of never understood Bethesda's issue with everything. Got some basic frags there. Awesome. Alright, grab this. Alright, and the red rocket, where we can get dog meat. And yeah. I think we're going to end the episode after we meet dog meat.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal?
Isn't dog meat just a cutie? He's so cute. You're just so cute, doggy boy. Yes,
Okay,
you are.
then.
Yes, you
Let's stick
are.
together.
Anyway, that is it for Fallout 4 Episode 2. We made it to Red Rocket. And yeah, next episode we're going to deal with the mole rat threat and set up a little house here. Good boy, dog meat. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode.